It's the NFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Philadelphia. It's the Cowboys and the Eagles, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. The George Halas Trophy awaits the winner of this one, as well as a spot in the Super Bowl. Thanks for being with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Greg, the anticipation's thick. Love this moment where we have a champion in the NFC crowned on this field. Couple of teams don't like each other. What are you going to be watching for in this one, partner? And in motion is Brown. Second down throw for Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for another Eagle.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
First and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a first down up past the 15-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That pickup, good for 29 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A first down throw for Prescott. That one downfield for Cooks. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Up the middle they go. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Eagles offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. One quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Great, set.
Hurts gonna hand this one to Shipley.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he'll get this up to the 25. A shotgun snap for Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. He's still on his feet. C.D. Lamb. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Toward the sideline, there's Brown.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Man in motion is Smith. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2 but looks like this one's going to be coming back. On second down, Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On play action, here's Hurts. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3. Here's Dak to throw. That's down the field for Lamb. He's got it. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Prescott now. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. The open man is Tolbert. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down. After a gain of 7. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
It goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing. Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes.
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. So, we've hit halftime here in the NFC Championship game. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
But first, time to look ahead to the AFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens doing battle with the...
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this close to a 1st down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. To take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a 1st down.
These are the situations why, Mike, that some teams continue to keep a fullback on the roster. You get into these 3rd and short situations, just hand it to the big guy, put your head down, pick up the 1st down.
Right back to the fullback. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he'll be taken down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Yeah, 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. They'll run. Here's Elliott. He slams it in there, and he is in. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Dallas.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here is Anais Smith. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A pass complete to Paris Campbell. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down. Throwing is Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Again, Hurts. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag there on the play. I think that's going to be holding on the offense. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Hurts. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 4th down. Now Hurts going to call his own number. Ah, the ball's out. The Cowboys have it.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop. And now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
The Cowboys offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he'll get this up to the 20.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Yeah! There we go! Now a give up the middle. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. They'll try to run with their fullback. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A nice gain out of that position, Mike, that we don't typically see get a lot of carries anymore. I'm a big fan of any offense that still recognizes the usefulness of that fullback position. Work him in every now and then as a ball carrier, and you can see it pay off.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw is Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Cowboys.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Cooks going in motion. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. A ball deep for the end zone. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points, Greg. Very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and good. The Cowboys are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here we go. One final play. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for Greg Olson, our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. We'll see you in 2 weeks in New Orleans for Super Bowl 59. Till then, good night, everyone.